everybody, welcome to Adams Motorsports Park. We're here alone today. We got the whole track to ourselves. Just so happened that nobody showed up when I did. So we're going to be doing some laps on the KX65 and using our AIM Solo 2 to measure our lap times. I wanted to start this series because I want to measure my incremental performance increases with either parts or skills. So we're going to start today with the baseline. Let's suit up, and I'm going to hit the track for a little bit of a shakedown. I just changed the brakes on the bike, so we got to bed those in, and I got to scrub the tires in and get them up to temperature. So I'll join you right after that.
Alright, let's take our first little trip around Adams. We're going to go ahead and pass the start finish right here, and we're going into our first right hand turn. It's a huge banked turn, it's so much fun. After that, we're going to do a quick little left and into a right, kind of a tiny chicane. And then we're going to go into a little kinked section before a 180 left-hand turn. This is always slow for me. And then into a little mini straight, past the pits, and into another banked right-hand turn, which again, a lot of fun. These banked turns are great. And then into a left, followed by a pretty quick right, and straight on the back. Then we go into a nice sweeping right hand into another chicane, and again into a decently tight right hand turn back onto the straight.
Yeah, so a 57.90 is the time to beat. We're going to try for at least a 57 flat, and if not, break it into 56s. And yeah, this thing is great. The lights tell you how far off of your best time you were, and it's pretty easy to look down and just see green or red, and just get on back with your lap. All right, for the next session out, I want to focus on body positioning, getting my chin over my wrist, and it's a little bit harder for me on this bike because it's so small, but at least getting into a little bit more of that position versus hanging off. I tend to sit up and hang off like this on both sides. I want to get more chin over and looking to the next turn. Alright, so in that last session we ran a 56.68. That's our fastest time of the day so far. Let's see if we can get that down to a 56 even. Alright, so with the remaining sessions that I have here, I'm going to just focus on the gearing, body positioning, and trying to rev out the engine as much as possible. I really don't want to be short shifting as much as I am. I was lugging the bike in two corners and dropping down a gear, and both of those corners definitely picked up a ton of speed. right, came off what's probably going to be the best session of the day. Just broke 56. I think it was a 55.95. I'm getting a lot more comfortable. I'm not overriding the bike. I'm not throwing it around and, you know, causing it to kind of wallow into the turns. Like smooth transitions, revving it out as far as I can go, and then massive downshifting between the two big banked sections, just so I can drive out faster. It's starting to get a little slippery in a few paces, just because I think I'm getting on the gas a little early. But I think based on that really fast lap, I think I can shave another probably half a second just from the left-hand 180. I'm real bad at that. Getting my body into position, downshifting 3 times, and then I'm pretty weak with left turns as it is, and then a left 180 onto a mini straight. That's probably my weakest turn, but something to work on. Absolutely thrilled with the Solo 2. It does everything I want it to. It's got the lights for if I'm close to, you know, beating my lap time, or if I'm in the red and it's like, all right, now I know to reset, try something else, kind of center myself. There were a lot of bad laps on that last session because I'm getting tired. And whenever I get tired, I start to get lazy, start to get a little sloppy, might miss a shift, and then the other problem is my legs were locking up. So I go into downshift for the big banks, and I wouldn't be able to pull my leg off of the shifter back onto the peg. And that caused probably 2 laps where I had to just do it, you know, keep it warm and do a lap just to stretch my legs out and get back into position. All right, so we can see here, we've got we were getting progressively faster because I was pushing myself harder and harder. We have a 56.12 on lap 11, 56.04 on lap 12, and that's when I was like, all right, we can do this for sure. 13, I think I blew into one of the corners, and then 14 was the magic 55.95. Whew, I'm really excited about that. All right, guys, I just finished up my final session for the day. I am truly beat. I think it's like 2 or 3 o'clock, and I got here at about 10:15. Whole track's been mine the entire time, so it's just been pretty much non-stop sessions. But I had a ton of fun. Let me know what you think about this new format for this little show. So I plan on doing these shoots whenever a significant upgrade happens to the KX65, and I've got like a long list of things that I want to do to it. But if you have a product that you really like, that you enjoy, that you'd like to see tested, throw it down in the comments below. I'll see if I can whip that on the 65 if it's in the list or if it's in the budget. Thanks for hanging with me outside the garage today. I'll see you in the next one.